Alright, I'm going to show a lot of you people because I know a lot of people are dealing with cheaters in Warzone or just, you work a job, you don't have so much time to really play and get your gunny right. But, so with Call of Duty, the biggest thing that you want to learn first is definitely shooting. I mean, it's a shooter game. The straighter you shoot, the better you're going to be at the game. So first thing comes is like gun skill, of course, and then you want to eventually work on like your brain, knowing where people are going to go, where people are spawning, or like in Warzone, like what angle are they going to hold, where are they going to hold in the building that you're pushing into, or where are they going to slide in if you're holding the angle in the building, it's like, or are they going to slide or are they going to jump shell? It's all things that like you can eventually work on. But the biggest thing in Call of Duty is like literally gun skill. So the better you are with your gun, the better you're going to be in the game. So I'm going to go through and show you simple ways of getting better. And I know it takes time, but if you're dealing with problems in the game, like everything takes time to get better. I mean, it's just practice makes perfect. We've all heard it. But to show you like some things that I do to warm up is I'll go to like private match through multiplayer, which if you don't have multiplayer and you only have Warzone, you can go to the casuals, like casual resurgence, casual BR. That's basically why they put them in there, is basically for people to warm up or for people that just don't want to face sweats all the time. Even though I will say there's sweat teams in there all the time. They just want to get their high kill games, and it's just like, bro, they're bots. It's like there's a bunch of bots in there. But so the biggest thing though, when you're trying to practice your aim, the biggest thing that I've learned, because I watch like a lot of CDL pros, I do lean towards like Dashy, Hook, Shotzi. They all take their time to like do custom matches to warm up. Shotzi likes to go into custom matches with no bots usually and just practice movement around the map, different ways to chow corners and stuff like that. Hook, he slams bots. Dashy, he slams bots. And it's like, I think Dashy shoots around 1,000 bots a day is what I've heard. And so what I do is I take that in consideration. I'll put in 11 bots and they all run them on basically recruit. So that way they're just focusing on nothing but aim transition and just aiming. So like that being said, we'll select a map here. I'll just go Nuketown just for most more gunfights. I like doing this on free for all. I like I don't use like the advanced UAV thing, like the UAV ping. I just use free for all. I always watch my mini map. It helps me train to look at my mini map when guns are being fired, so that way, like if I was in Warzone and I heard a guy close shooting his gun, I'll just naturally look up to my mini map and try to see where his ping is located. So that's what helps me without having like a radar going off 24/7. Is I basically wait for the initial sound cue, and then I'll look at my mini map, figure out where he's at, and just rip him. But yeah, usually I'll go to the rules and I'll like put this like max. I'll go 45 minutes. I mean, the more practice you get, the better you're gonna be. But right now we'll just stick to like low games and just kind of like show you what I'm talking about. So I'll set the first one to like 45 minutes, the score limit to 30, or the score limit, I mean, you can go as high as you want. The higher you go, just the better it's going to be for you. So that's just how I look at it. And we'll just go ahead and start this up. And again, so I know a lot of people aren't going to want to do private match because you're missing out on a lot of XP. Not everybody has like, time to play the game. So when they do, they want to XP grind. So a very good tip is to play zombies. I know it sounds crazy because the aim assist is like as strong as can be, right? But if you literally go to your controller and turn your aim assist off, this is the biggest tip I can give you. If you play this with no aim assist and you get good at like ripping bots, with no aim assist, as soon as you turn the aim assist on, you are going to stick to them like glue, dude. It's crazy. And it's just very good practice, because, like I said, as soon as you turn the aim assist back on, you're going to be... you're gonna be sticking to them. But yeah, definitely get your gunny right. I mean, the more you practice with shooting, it's a shooter game, so it's based around shooting. And with all the cheating that's going on, Cronuses that are being picked up, everything, yeah, people's aim is just, it's crazy. So if your aim is not close to being on par with the cheaters, you're going to have a rough time. And I've heard a lot about facing bots, yeah, but if you don't use, like, if you use aim assist the whole time, are you really learning anything? You know, are you really getting better? So yes, technically, but if you get better by turning off your aim assist, and I don't care if it's up against zombies, so that way you can grind your XP, turning it off is the best thing, because you're getting used to naturally tracking your opponent without aim assist. And that's like the biggest thing. So, because as soon as you turn your aim assist back on, like you're just gonna stick to them, and it's gonna be a whole lot less tracking. So yeah, practice without your aim assist on, and then when you turn it on, and I'm telling you, you don't have to shoot 1,000 bots a day, but the more bots you shoot a day, just the better you're gonna be. And especially like most pros, well not most pros, but all pros warm up before they get into a match. Even if it's a 1v1 with their friends, or if it's this, like literally, like Dashy will sit there and he'll fry like 1,000 bots a day, like that, and he's like the best shot in the league. So it's just, you know, kind of follow what the CDL pros do. You can always jump in their like chat and be like, so what do you do to practice? And that's what I've done. And Hook would tell me he fries bots, and so would Dashy. Just shoot 1,000 bots a day and he'll get great. I mean, it's Call of Duty. The biggest thing is literally just shooting. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, once you warm up, you'll be able to just like turn your aim assist back on, and it'll be like a whole new world. You know, it's just automatically gonna feel like you're aim botting. You're just gonna be stuck to them, just completely stuck to them. Like you won't miss. So that's like one big tip that I will give everybody is like, if you practice without your aim assist, you're gonna have to naturally learn how to track people without it, which is just like a huge thing. And yeah, you can do this in zombies. You load up in some zombies, let's say you want to make some XP, turn your aim assist off. You're gonna have thousands of zombies just running towards you the whole game. It's a great way to practice, great way to get XP. You turn your aim assist off, I mean, it's up against zombies, you go down, blah blah blah, you know? I currently do not have zombies, so this is my like form of practicing, I would say, to get better. It's just, yeah, you just run, you slam them zombies, you'll get better. If you don't have multiplayer or zombies, because yes, they do, you know, it costs money, you can always go over to Warzone and play the casual mode and just slam those bots. I mean, yeah, you will run into real teams, and I don't know if it really depends on the skill base, like takes consideration into casuals, but I know I have a lot of sweats in mine, you know, like people that are just like trying to get high kill games, which is, it's, you know, it's Call of Duty. But yeah, practicing up against bots or like just people with no aim assist is very important to get better. The better gun skill you have, the better you will be at Call of Duty. It's just true. Gun skill comes first, knowledge will come second. I mean, if you literally look up, like, you can Google it and just be like, how do I get better at Call of Duty? It's going to be like, well, first you need a good gunny. And then second, you know, you'll learn spawn rotations, you know, and just stuff like that. So it's just all good stuff to keep in your mind. That's what I do to warm up, is I literally just slam bots with no aim assist on, and it just helps me lock on when I put my aim assist back on. It's literally like free aimbot. And we all know, we have faced those kids, those like streamers or whatever it is. Like I made it to iridescence, which I know it's not like crazy for like everybody, but there's some people that are obviously better than me. I'm not going to say like I'm the best, but I made it to iridescence with my buddy Swag, which is right here, and we faced like top Warzone teams like Donkey. We faced Aiden. We faced like all these kids on our way to Erie, and we have slammed them. My buddy Swag has like videos of us slamming them, and we are just it just that's just who we are. We're just natural Call of Duty. We've been playing Call of Duty our whole life since like I think Swag's been playing since like Call of Duty 2, and I've been mainly playing since Black Ops 1. So yeah, I mean I played a little bit of World at War, but I really got into it around Black Ops 1. And I mean, obviously that's a long time. A lot of people have maybe even just picked up Call of Duty, but like the biggest thing is that time, like effort you put in, the better you're gonna end up getting at the game. So that's like very important. I mean, there's like a thing. I think it's like 10,000 hours you'll become a master at something, and that's a long time. I mean, if you, I think I don't even know how many days that is, but yeah, 10,000 hours is a very long time, and that's when you become a master at something. And yeah, I mean, the more time you put in, you don't have to put in 10,000 hours to be the best at the game. You just have to put in more time than the other person and be more dedicated than the other person. And yeah, I know time is a very tight thing for a lot of people because yeah, you have lives to live. Call of Duty may not be the biggest thing to you, but to get better at the game, just practice without aim assist on. It could be against zombies, like I said, so you can still gain your XP. But yeah, I mean, if you practice more than the guy that you're facing, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna like be better than him. Or if even if you're not better than him, at least you'll be better than your previous self. So that's like the biggest thing that I can take away. It's just practice, 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 and hopefully, my little tips and tricks will help you guys with that. Hopefully you'll be able to lock on and fry the kids that have been frying you. But I'm gonna shut up now about the whole training thing, and I'm gonna join up with my boy Swag, see what he's got going on. Yo yo. What do you do, Swaggeroo? So I guess since my buddy's not on right now, I'll show you what I tend to do, like if I'm practicing for like Warzone and stuff. So this is just gonna be casual resurgence. Um, I think I'm gonna be going on to Haven's Hollow here. Let me see. Just casual resurgence. So for a lot of people who don't have the full game and got the free Warzone, this is a good way to practice. I don't usually tend to turn my aim assist off. Sometimes I forget that it's off after I get done practicing up against bots. But yeah, mainly since like there's a lot of sweats in this mode. I mean, there just is, and um, so I usually don't turn my aim assist off in this game mode in particular. But yeah, for like zombies and bots, definitely turn your aim assist off because, like I said, the more you get used to not having aim assist and the better you get tracking with no aim assist, the better your aim will be as soon as you turn it back on. It'll be like glue. It's gonna be crazy, and I'm basically just gonna showcase like what I do and casuals. I run as much as possible because mostly they're bots. When you run into a full team, that's when you're gonna have to activate your brain even harder because you're obviously it's usually gonna be 1 versus 4. I like to go in by myself, but you can go in with like a team, of course, and that way you'll be able to be brought back. Like let's say if you die and when resurgence is ended, they can at least buy you back or something. You know, you'll have a higher chance of like winning because you'll have teammates. You have teammates that help. Teamwork makes the dream work. But yeah, I'm just gonna showcase. This is another way to practice. It all helps. Like the more comfortable you get at shooting in this game, the easier the time you'll have. I see a lot of people who jump on because they want to have fun. Well, you got 14-year-old kids that like sweat, bro, that just like will pop a stem, slide around a corner, and you're sitting there like, huh, you know? So it's very good to practice. Just get your practice in because when that kid slides the next time, you'll be able to lock right onto him. As soon as he thinks that he's sliding and breaking your camera, you'll just be fry him the whole way.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Yo, 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 what it do?
Yeah, I was talking that whole time, but I was muted. Made me want to stab myself.
Oh shit.
Resurgence.
Barely talking.
Survive the timer to secure redeployment.
That happens, man.
Speed up the
Then
countdown.
realized I was muted, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was playing with fucking 3 bots the last 2 games. Won the last 2 matches, 15 kills. There's like 13 or 14 years old. He's like level 10, and then there's 2 other guys who are playing with him. The one kid's like, I gotta start following Swag and start learning from him. And the other dude's like, holy shit, 15 kills at the end of the game. He's like, I had 7. That's like the most I've ever had. Run it back. And I'm like, alright, fucking reload back in, drop in, I pick the spot. And the older dude's like, Swag, my mentor, my sensei, my something, Guapo Tipo or something. I don't fucking even know what he said. I'm like, what the fuck? These guys, I'm gonna start mentoring people and getting paid for it. That's what it's done. I think that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Streaming. And the amount of people that message me I have like 8 people right now that want to play and want me to teach them shit. They don't just want to play with me and they want me to teach them. And then there's 2 other guys here. They want me to teach them. 2 just random ass fucking people. They're both like, teach us, please teach us. Got 27 last game, 27 and 0.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful game. Dude had 0 kills, the other dude had 2 kills, and the other dude had 6. All 3 of them had less than 1,000 damage. I was just swiping like left and right. And they were like, holy shit, Swag, what the fuck was that? It was just turning me up more. Crazy.
Marking the rest of them.
And then a couple games before that, it's just weird, because when I play by myself, I get lobbies where, like, I'm either, like, people either want me to, like, teach them and be their mentor, and they're, like, messaging me and friend requesting me and inviting me, just like right now. Or, they're hacking their balls off, and they're like, come here, Swag, come here, you know who I am, I know who you are.
Target down.
That happened literally twice today, just a couple games ago.
Gas is moving.
Level 33 and like fucking prestige 1 level 13 or something like that. Go up hacking their balls off. They're like, come here, Swag. Like, how the fuck do you know my name, bro? Unless you're like cheating, because like the only way you can see a player's name, unless you kill them, or they're standing still and you're aiming at them and their name pops up in red, you have the name cursor on your fucking, in your settings. How the fuck?
Enemy destroyed.
You gave yourself up before him. And he says, Swag, you better, you're gonna want to just fucking leave, dude. You're gonna die. I died. But I still took one of his pussies with me.
Marks remaining operators
Level
from that
33.
squad. Hunt them down.
Standing at the bottom, just looking up through the ground as I'm running on the roof. A lot of pussy boy shit, or a lot of dick sucking shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. I'll be into that shit. Wait, what? He's stuck.
Already did the update?
Update.
Season 1 reloaded.
It's already popped off or what?
Yeah, I'm updating right
Get
now.
ready. You're redeployed.
It might be because I'm in the game.
Yeah, you have to end. Close out and then you say update. It's only 20 gigabytes, dude.
It's actually not bad.
Fucking, yeah, it's a lot better than their 80s, 90s. I don't remember last night if MG was talking about Season 1 Reloaded or Season 2 getting the UMP. So,
Enemies dropping
it
into
could
the
be
AO.
today.
I think he was talking about the Season 2. Because you were talking about how the meta was going to change on Season 2. And then he was like, well, they're supposed to be bringing back the UMP-45 in Season 2.
Hope they don't bring it back right now. But I do hope that they nerf fucking NPCs so the fucking riding is riding. That's what I'm hoping. 20 gigabytes, it's a lot better. It's way smaller than the normal, but that's got a lot of shit in it.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your
Can't believe
map.
it. I mean, even 20 gigabytes is a lot, actually. Like, to think about it.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
That's why I'm hoping that there is a You know what I mean? At least a partial gigabyte that is a nerf for the NPC. Would be nice.
A partial gigabyte? Nerf just the
Yeah,
NPC.
come on.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh, this gun did not take any of the attachments I put on it.
Target down. Marking the rest.
It's just a straight up base weapon right now. Go find one on the ground that'll be better than this one.
Located the rest. Target down. Marking the rest. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
The hell?
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count. You're losing ground. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Napalm strike standing by.
Raider inbound at the speed of heat.
UAV available for tasking.
This is Raider 19er. Strike mission completed as tasked.
Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
UAV is bingo fuel, returning to base.
UAV standing by.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Only 4 left. Gas is closing in. 5 squads still operational in the AO. the top 3. Don't let up now. You've got gas moving in. You're in the last 2. Now finish it.
Mission timeline expired. UAV
I wonder. Are you still updating right now? Update. Well, alright. Looks like I'll be back.